Yeah, so if we actually look at the facts and figures, we're nowhere near where we were this time last year. We've got around 5% of kind of beds in the NHS, the general and acute beds, are filled by COVID patients, and that's similar across the different nations. And it does kind of vary because the peaks of the different waves in different parts of the country were slightly different last year. So in England, the number of COVID patients about 60% lower. In Wales, it's actually 83% lower. And in Scotland, it's 50% lower. And for Wales and Scotland, the number of COVID patients is actually at a 3-month low. If we look at the picture then just for specifically critical care beds, where you kind of need more of that intense treatment, we know within England that about 1 in 5 COVID patients, 1 in 5 critical care beds have got a COVID patient in them, 3 in 5 have non-COVID patients, and about 1 in 5 of the critical care beds are unoccupied. So that's the general flavour. About 5% overall of beds. Critical care is about 1 in 5. But the narrative, obviously, across all of the general news that you start hearing is kind of the NHS is overrun with COVID patients. It's predominantly non-COVID patients that make up the majority of people in hospital.